Everybody, welcome back to another episode of Paper Review. This is our third, fourth time, whatever, trying to do this shit. Mainstream Malcolm, Rodimus Prime, Rodimus One Predictions, me and Malcolm, co-holders of the United States belt. Anyway, we're here to talk about Money in the Bank once again.
Yeah, for like the third time, so let's just jump right into it.
Yeah.
Let's forget all the small talk, but the pre-shows had the Hype Bros, Mojo Rawley and Zack Ryder, who returned to in-ring action, taking on...
Woo, you know it.
Yeah, taking on the Colognes. Fellas, how do you feel?
Great. Good job. Moving on.
It was a pretty good match. Great to see Zack Ryder back. You know, no ring rust whatsoever. Hype Brothers back in top form. All that good stuff. Sorry if we're just kind of like...
Yeah, because the cameras, our old cameras being...
No time to explain. Don't give a fuck.
Let's go.
But anyway, 8 minutes, 30 seconds, 2.5 out of 5. Next match is the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match where you had Carmella, Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, and Natalya. This match was pretty great. Start off the show, the crowd was definitely into it. Unfortunately, the ending sucked when James Ellsworth climbed up the ladder, snatched the briefcase, and just dropped it in Carmella's hands. So she is the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match winner. Fellas, how do you feel about this match?
First ever Miss Money in the Bank. Pretty good match up until the very ending, when Ellsworth kind of...
Fucked it up.
Yeah,
He basically fucked it up. 13 minutes, 20 seconds, it gets a 2 out of 5. That ending just basically killed it. Great match, sucky ending. Moving on is for the WWE Smackdown Tag Team Championships. It was the New Day taking on the
Usos
and their penitentiary. Fellas, how do you feel about this match?
Really good match. I enjoyed the spot, you know, Kofi doing his Suck It Aerostar Trust Fall.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the Usos...
They just walked out.
They walked out. They took their respectable cojones and walked out.
Yeah, and they took their belts with them. Not these, but you get what we're saying. This match lasted 12 minutes even. The New Day won by countout. Unfortunately, they are not the champs. 3 out of 5.
Hold on.
The next match is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. It is Naomi bringing her glow to the Lou, taking on the re-debut, as we say, of Lana. The ravishing Russian Lana.
Lana did look really good in this match. She had a great showing.
Yeah, she had a great showing. It was her first time in the ring. Basically her first match, really. Carmella and her side bitch plus the referee came out there with the briefcase. She basically teased that she was going to cash in. She said, no, I'm going to stay here, watch the match. Naomi basically tapped out Lana by submission. 7 minutes, 30 seconds. She retained the title. She made Lana feel her glow.
Yeah, she made Lana tap out with an inverted Rings of Saturn named FTG Feel the Glow.
2 out of 5. 2.5 out of 5. Moving on, like Mainstream said. It was for the WWE Championship. They had all the legends out there. Cowboy Bob Orton, Ric Flair, etc., etc.
It was the hometown boy, Randy Orton, who was losing the shit out of the match to Jinder Mahal.
Yes, the hometown curse continues. However, this was a pretty good match. At one point, the referee was going to throw the Singh brothers out, send them to the locker room. Randy Orton, he made work of the Singh brothers after they tried to attack his father. Luckily, one didn't flip and land on the table like the other one, like at Backlash.
Yeah. Orton slid into the ring. He ate a coloss. 1, 2, 3. Despite what we think about this match, Orton can sell the absolute shit out of Jinder Mahal.
Yes. 20 minutes, 50 seconds. This match gets a 3.5.
All right.
Next match is the filler match. But before we get into that, Mike and Maria Kanellis made their debut in the WWE. Now, I've watched Mike Kanellis, or Mike Bennett, however you want to put it, before in other various promotions. Maria, she's been in WWE before, so she's being reintroduced to the casual fan. And so, you know, they basically showed their power of love. Moving on to the filler match, we had Breezango taking on the Ascension Fellas Takeover.
Now, they did a Fashion Vice segment at the beginning of the match. You know, Breezango got a tape from anonymous place, you know, inviting them for a match. Wound up being the Ascension. Breezango beat the Ascension.
Whatever.
What was your rating on that one?
1 out of 5.
Moving on.
3 minutes, 50 seconds, basically.
Who cares?
Now, yeah, whatever. But anyway, match of the night is the main event is the men's version of the Money in the Bank ladder match where you had Baron Corbin, AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, Dolph Ziggler, Sami Zayn, and the face of America, the United States heavyweight champion, Kevin Owens.
Now, while Shinsuke was making his debut, Baron Corbin came out, attacked him from behind, temporarily putting him out of the match. At that point, with 5 competitors, it was one hell of a match. including, you know, Kevin Owens dying more.
Yeah, that's basically all he did. Note the WWE, keep all ladders away from Kevin Owens. Then, let's fast forward where we had the showdown. Fellas, take over.
Well, before that, Shinsuke Nakamura came back into the match.
And he was pissed.
He was delivering Kinshasas everywhere. I think Dolph Ziggler ate like 3 different Kinshasas.
Yeah, Sami Zayn had like, what, 2?
Yeah, like the only person that wouldn't hit was AJ Styles. Shinsuke started climbing the ladder. When he looked down the other side of the ladder, it was none other than the phenomenal AJ Styles. They took the time to set the ladder out of the way, and then they both went at it.
Potential WrestleMania match?
Confirmed.
Or SummerSlam.
I hope it's confirmed. Anyway, but... you know, everybody trying their hardest to get it. Sami Zayn was about to get it until enter Baron Corbin, who became Mr. Money in the Bank 2017.
Yes, and this was the longest Money in the Bank match in history. 29 minutes, 45 seconds. It gets a 4 out of 5.
Now, this was a pretty good show. Rod, let's go ahead and wrap this.
Okay, superstar matches and overall rating. Superstars of the night go to Carmella minus her side bitch, AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Baron Corbin, and Randy Orton. Also, Jinder Mahal. Matches of the night go to the men and women's Money in the Bank ladder match and the WWE Championship match. Overall rating, 2.7 out of 5.
All right. Now, you know our usual plugs. We're not going to take the time to take advantage of. Something you will take advantage of is, for the next 2 weeks, there's going to be a special $1 reward tier on our Patreon. Please go check it out. It's only going to be available until the 18th. So check it out. With that being said, he's Rodimus Prime. He's Mainstream Malcolm. I'm War Machine MJ. We will see you fuckers next time.